Hello, today we will discuss system of linear non-homogeneous equations. In previous lecture we discussed linear homogeneous equations and related theorems and examples. Today we will discuss linear non-homogeneous equations, theorem and related examples. This is also very easy, you can do. Here we have Ax is equal to B, a system of non-linear homogeneous equations, and let A11 x1 plus A12 x2 plus so on plus A1n xn equal to B1 in first row, and in second row A21 x1 plus A22 x2 plus and so on plus A2n xn is equal to B2. Similarly, you can write last row AM1 x1 plus AM2 x2 plus and so on plus AMN xn is equal to Bm, and let all this system of equation be denoted by equation number 1. This is a system of m non-homogeneous linear equations in n unknowns x1 x2 up to xn. So now we can write A is equal to A11 A12 A1n in first row. Similarly in second row A21 A22 and last A2n, and last row AM1 AM2 and last AMN, and this is of order m cross n. Similarly we have x as a column vector x1 x2 up to xn and of order n cross 1, and similarly you have B as a column vectors, that is B1 B2 up to Bm of order m cross 1. Then the above system of equations may be written in a single metric equation as Ax is equal to B. Now any set of values x1 x2 up to xn which simultaneously satisfy all these equations is called a solution of the given system of equation 1. When the system of equations has one or more solutions, then the equations are said to be consistent, and otherwise they are said to be inconsistent. Now we consider a matrix AB. This is your A11, A12 up to so on, A1n and B1 in first row. Similarly, A21, A22, A2n and B2 in second row. Similarly, in the last row, AM1, AM2 up to AMN and BM. And this is nothing but augmented matrix. We call it as augmented matrix. Now we will discuss one important theorem, and this is called conditions for consistency. And the statement of the theorem is the system of equations Ax is equal to B is consistent, that means possesses a solution if and only if the coefficient matrix A and the augmented matrix AB are of the same rank. Means if the rank of coefficient matrix and rank of augmented matrix is equal, then the system of equation Ax is equal to B is consistent, otherwise inconsistent. Then proof is very simple. Proof: if C1, C2 up to Cn denote the column vectors of the matrix A, then the above equation Ax is equal to B is equivalent to, in first row, C1, C2 up to Cn multiplied by column vectors x1, x2 up to xn, and this is your equal to B, and this may be written as x1 c1 plus x2 c2 plus so on xn cn equal to B, and let it be equation number 1. Now if R be the rank of the matrix A, then the matrix A has R linearly independent columns, and without loss of generality we can suppose that the first R columns will be as C1, C2, C3 and so on, CR plus 1, CR plus 2 and so on up to Cn. Okay, so the first R columns, that is C1, C2 up to CR, form a linearly independent set, so that each of the remaining n minus R columns are R plus 1, CR plus 1, CR plus 2 up to Cn. These are remaining n minus R columns. The remaining columns is a linear combination of these R vectors. Okay, if R be the rank of the matrix A, then the matrix A has R linearly independent columns, and without loss of generality we can suppose that first R columns form a linearly independent set of the remaining columns. Now, necessary conditions. If the given system of equation is consistent, then there must exist n scalars. Okay, then there must exist n scalars, that is k1 k2 up to kn, such that k1 c1 plus k2 c2 and so on plus kn cn equal to b, and let it be equation number 2. Since each of the n minus r columns, that is cr plus 1, cr plus 2 and so on cn, is a linear combination of the first r columns c1 c2 up to cr. This is the important points. Therefore it is obvious from equation number 2 that b is also a linear combinations of c1 c2 up to cr. Thus the maximum number of linearly independent columns of the matrix AB is also R. Therefore the matrix AB is also of rank R. Hence the matrix A and matrix AB are of the same. That means rank of A is equal to rank of AB. This is your necessary conditions. Now we will discuss sufficient conditions. Now we suppose that the matrices A and augmented matrix AB are of the same rank. Then the maximum number of linearly independent columns of the matrix AB is also R. But the first R columns, that is C1, C2 up to CR of the matrix AB, already form a linearly independent set. Therefore the column B should be expressed as a linear combination of the columns C1, C2 up to CR. And thus we see that there exist R scalars K1, K2 up to KR such that K1 C1 plus K2 C2 plus and so on plus KR CR equal to B. And let it be equation number 3. Now equation 3 may be written as, that is K1 C1 plus K2 C2 plus and so on plus KR CR plus 0 into CR plus 1 plus 0 into CR plus 2 and so on, lastly plus 0 into Cn equal to B. Okay, and let it be equation number 4. Now we compare equation number 1 and equation number 4. Then we get x1 is equal to k1, x2 is equal to k2 and so on, xr equal to kr, and xr plus 1 equal to 0, xr plus 2 is equal to 0 and so on, xn is equal to 0. And these x1, x2, xn constitute a solution of Ax is equal to B. And hence the given system of equations is consistent, and hence the theorem. This theorem is very important, and write yourself 2 times, 3 times. Okay, this is very important theorem. Now one more theorem. Condition for a system of n equations in n unknowns to have a unique solutions. Okay, there are n equations and n unknowns, and what will be the condition that the given system of equation will have a unique solution? Means there will exist no other solution, only one solution will exist. So you have the theorem: if a, b and m cross, if a, b and n row non-singular matrix and x be n cross 1 matrix, b be an n cross 1 matrix, then the system of equation ax is equal to b has a unique solution. This is very small theorem and sometime is asked in your exam, so prepare this theorem also. Proof: if A be an n row non-singular matrix, then the ranks of the matrices A and augmented matrix AB will be n. Okay, this is very simple. Therefore, the system of equations Ax is equal to b possesses a solution. Now we pre-multiply both sides of Ax is equal to g, Ax is equal to b by A inverse, and we get A inverse A x equal to A inverse b, and this implies that Ix is equal to A inverse b. This implies that x is equal to A inverse b is a solution of the equation Ax is equal to b. Now we have to show that the solution is unique. So we suppose that there are two solutions, that is x1 and x2 of the given system of equations Ax is equal to b. We suppose that there are two solutions and both solutions are equal. Then there will be the case of unique solution. So we assume that ax1 is equal to b and ax2 is equal to b. This implies ax1 equal to ax2. Now we pre-multiply by A inverse both sides. We get A inverse ax1 equal to A inverse ax2, and this implies that Ix1 is equal to Ix2, and this implies that x1 is equal to x2. Hence the given solution or obtained solution is unique solution, and hence the theorem. Now you should know the conditions. Here you have note for note 1. If rank of A is less than rank of AB, then Ax is equal to B are inconsistent. It means they have no solution. Number 2, if rank of A is equal to rank of AB, then Ax is equal to B are consistent. That means they have solutions. Now number 3, if R is equal to n, then n minus R will be equal to 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. And in this case, no variable will be assigned arbitrary values, and there will exist a unique solution. Means if R is equal to n, then there will exist a unique solutions. Now next point, if R is less than n, then n minus R variables will be assigned arbitrary values, and therefore in this case there will be an infinite number of solutions. Okay, and fifth point, if m is less than n, then r is less than or equal to m is less than n. Thus in this case n minus r will be greater than 0. Hence if the number of equations is less than the number of unknowns, then the equations will have an infinite number of solutions. So this is all about of this theorem. Now we will discuss one example. Example is that so that the equations 2x plus 6y plus 11 equal to 0 and 6x plus 20y minus 6z plus 3 equal to 0. Similarly, you have 6y minus 18z plus 1 equal to 0. And you have to show that these equations are not consistent. So you must remember that you have to find rank of A and rank of AB. And then we have to compare rank of both matrices. If rank of both matrices is not equal, then the system of equation will be inconsistent. That means have no solutions. And we consider augmented matrix, and we reduce the augmented matrix into echelon form, and then simultaneously we find the rank of A, that is coefficient matrix, and rank of A, that is augmented matrix. So it will be clear while we solve this example. So we have the solution. The given system of equation may be written as Ax is equal to B. That means in matrix form, in first row we have 2, 6 and 0 in first column. In second column we have 6, 20 and 6. Similarly in third column we have 0, minus 6 and minus 18. And this is coefficient matrix A, and this multiplied by column matrix x, y, z, and this is equal to in column 11 minus 3 and minus 1. So we have written the above equation in a single equation form, Ax is equal to B. Now we consider the augmented matrix AB. Here we have AB as 2, 6, 0 and minus 11. This is in first row. In second row 6, 20, minus 6 and minus 3. And in third row we have 0, 6, minus 18, minus 1. So we have written the augmented matrix in the form. Now we apply elementary row transformations to reduce the augmented matrix into echelon form. So applying R2, and this R2 minus 3 R1, R2 minus 3 R1, then the above matrix is equivalent to 2, 6, 0, minus 11 in first row, And in second row we have 0, 2, -6 and 30. Similarly, in third row we have 0, 6, -18 and -1. Now applying R3 as R3 minus 3R2. Then AB is equivalent to, in first row, 2, 6, 0 and -11. And in second row 0, 2, 6 and 30. Similarly last row 0, 0, 0 and so on -91. And thus we observe that rank of A equal to 2 and rank of AB, that is augmented matrix, is 3. It means rank of A is less than rank of AB. Hence the given system of equation are inconsistent. So this is your example. Other examples we will discuss in next lecture. So this is all about up to today lectures, and thank you.